Hola, hola, friends. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. And let's talk about today's gospel. In today's gospel, we see the first time that Jesus does something pretty cool on top of the water. And I think y'all know what I'm about to say. He does a lot of cool things with water, but I think this is one of my favorites because you'll see why. So, Jesus told his disciples to get on the boat, and he was going to go pray on the mountain. So there goes Jesus to go pray on the mountain. And then, when he comes out later on that night, the boat is like far away in the sea. So, the disciples were like way out there, and he was trying to get to them. So, the disciples just kind of are looking out for him, and then they see this person walking on the water, and they were like, who is that? And they were like, it's Jesus. And then Peter was like, well, if you're really Jesus, call to me and let me walk to you. So Jesus is like, okay, then come. So then Peter goes. He starts walking in the water, but as soon as he feels like the air picking up again and it's getting a little like rough, he starts to fall, and he's like, Jesus, save me. And Jesus reaches out to him, and he's like, you of little faith. So this is actually one of my favorite stories, because one, Jesus is walking on water. I don't know about y'all, but I think that is the coolest thing. Or when I was younger, that was the coolest thing I knew about Jesus, that he could walk on water. No one I know can walk on water. So I was like, this is a real guy, y'all. But when we're talking more about serious gospel, we notice that, Jesus is like, come. He shares that with us. He's willing to share his water walking abilities if we have faith, right? And I think a lot of the times we ask Jesus for things, and we're like, I guess we want things to be easy, but sometimes there's hard things that happen, right? There's rough things that happen. And we just kind of start shaking, right? We start having faith. We start losing that, not losing the faith, but maybe question him. And, that's why he was like, you of little faith. One of the things that I've learned through my many, many years is that, I'm kidding, I don't have that many years. But seriously, and one of the things that I have learned is a lot of the times in life, there's things that happen to you and that you didn't know that were going to happen to you. You didn't know, you didn't know it was going to happen. So when those times hit, I think it's when we need to, hang on to God and Jesus even stronger than anything, right? Just because the enemy is trying to make it seem like not everything's gonna be okay, it will. Just take a deep breath and it will, right? And I think the most powerful thing of this whole thing was that, not that he was walking on water, but that when he called out for Jesus, Jesus gave him his hand. And even when he was like, you of little faith, that didn't stop Jesus from helping him, right? Jesus didn't let him drown. Jesus gave him his hand, and he did say, you of little faith, but he gave him his hand so nothing bad could happen to him. And so that's something that's really powerful to me in that story, is that at the end of the day, even if we don't have a lot of faith, Jesus will still always be there for us. And God, right? Because Jesus is God incarnate. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. So yes, see you later, guys. Bye.